there's something important that you need to hear today. You are meant to have $50 million. This might sound far-fetched, but it's not. It's your birthright. The universe is abundant, and it's ready to shower you with wealth beyond your imagination. This isn't just about money. It's about your potential, your power, and your ability to live a life of freedom and impact. You see, the journey to this level of wealth starts in the mind. It begins with believing that it is possible for you. The universe has enough for everyone, and that includes you. Your thoughts have the power to shape your reality, and when you align yourself with abundance, the universe will respond in ways you never thought possible. So, as you continue listening, open your heart and mind to the possibility that you are destined for greatness and that $50 million is just the beginning. What if I told you that every single person who has reached true financial freedom, those who live their dreams, give back to the world, and experience life on their terms, started with the belief that they were meant to succeed? You too have this same potential within you. The key is to unlock the belief that you deserve to live in this abundance, that wealth can flow to you as naturally as the air you breathe. And the first step in this process is to believe that $50 million is within your reach. Belief is the foundation of everything. If you don't believe it's possible for you to have $50 million, then you'll never manifest it. It's that simple. But here's the good news. Belief is a choice. You have the power to decide right now that wealth is your destiny. It doesn't matter where you come from, how much money you have now, or what obstacles you've faced in the past. If you can believe that it's possible, you'll open the door for it to enter your life. Think about this. What you believe shapes what you see, and what you see shapes your actions. If you believe that wealth is for others but not for you, then your actions will reflect that belief. You'll settle for less, play it safe, and never reach the heights you are capable of. But if you choose to believe that $50 million is within your grasp, your actions will align with that belief. You'll make decisions that push you toward financial freedom. You'll take risks, make smart choices, and seize opportunities when they come your way, because you'll know deep down that they are meant for you. Your mind is incredibly powerful. What you focus on expands, and what you believe becomes your reality. So start by believing that $50 million is already yours. Begin to see yourself as a person who is deserving of that kind of wealth. Visualize it, feel it, and claim it. The universe is waiting to respond, and when it sees that you truly believe in your own worthiness, it will start bringing the opportunities you need to manifest that wealth. Abundance is your natural state. The universe is full of it. There's no shortage of money, resources, or opportunities. The idea that there isn't enough to go around is simply not true. In fact, the world is overflowing with wealth. There is more than enough for everyone, including you. You were not born to struggle or live in lack. You were born to thrive. Money is just one form of abundance, but it's a powerful one. It gives you the freedom to do what you love, to help others, and to create the life you've always dreamed of. The universe wants you to have $50 million because it knows that with that wealth, you can do great things. You can give to the causes you care about. You can support your family, and you can live a life of joy and ease. Money is not the end goal. It's the tool that helps you unlock everything else. But here's the thing. To receive abundance, you must first believe that it's your right. This isn't about feeling guilty or undeserving. It's about acknowledging that wealth is part of your purpose. When you understand that you are meant to be abundant, you'll start attracting opportunities, ideas, and resources that align with that belief. You won't have to struggle or chase after money. It will come to you naturally, as long as you stay aligned with the energy of abundance. Think about the energy you put out into the world. When you believe in abundance, you radiate it. People are drawn to those who exude confidence, positivity, and faith in the abundance of the universe. You'll start to see doors open, people offering you opportunities, and situations unfolding in ways you couldn't have predicted. Why? Because you've aligned your energy with the natural flow of wealth, and now it's responding. You don't have to wait for something outside of yourself to change before you start believing in abundance. The moment you decide that abundance is your birthright, the universe will begin to reveal the opportunities that will lead you to your $50 million. One of the biggest obstacles standing between you and your $50 million is the limiting beliefs you've picked up about money. These beliefs often come from the way we were raised, the society we live in, and the people we surround ourselves with. You may have been taught that money is hard to come by, that it's difficult to make a lot of money, or that rich people are greedy. These ideas are not true, but they can deeply influence the way we think and act when it comes to wealth. Money, at its core, is just energy. It is a tool, a means to an end, not something to be feared or idolized. But if you carry the belief that money is scarce or that it's difficult to obtain, you will unintentionally push it away. When you believe that money is hard to get, that belief limits your potential to attract it. The universe doesn't respond to desperation or resistance. It responds to the vibration of abundance. To overcome these limiting beliefs, you must first recognize them. Take a moment and reflect. What do you really believe about money? Do you believe that you have to work harder than everyone else to make a lot of money? Do you think that wealth is reserved for a select few? If so, it's time to let go of those beliefs. Reframe them. Understand that money isn't something you need to chase or fight for. It's something that flows naturally when you align your energy with abundance. Start by changing the way you talk about money. Instead of saying, "I can't afford that," or "money is tight," replace those thoughts with empowering beliefs like, "Money flows to me easily and effortlessly," or "I am worthy of wealth and success." These new affirmations will help break down the barriers that have kept you from attracting the wealth you deserve. By shifting your thoughts, you shift your energy, and when your energy is aligned with abundance, money will find its way to you. The universe is abundant, constantly creating, constantly giving. Money is flowing everywhere all the time, and it is there for the taking. But to tap into this flow, you have to stop focusing on lack and start focusing on abundance. The first step in attracting wealth is to trust that it is already available to you. There is no shortage of money in the universe. There is only a shortage of belief in your ability to receive it. When you start thinking from a place of abundance, everything changes. You stop worrying about where the next dollar is coming from. You stop stressing over bills and debts. Instead, you start seeing opportunities. you start recognizing that money is already flowing to you. This is the key to manifesting your $50 million. When you align with the energy of abundance, the universe will respond by giving you exactly what you need. Look around you. Everywhere you look, there's abundance. The air you breathe, the food you eat, the love you share, these are all forms of abundance. And just as the universe provides these things to you effortlessly, so too can it provide the wealth you desire. The question is, are you willing to accept it? Are you ready to receive the abundance that the universe is offering you? Start practicing this mindset every day. Remind yourself that you live in a world of limitless potential. Every time you spend money, think of it as part of the natural flow. Every time you earn, think of it as a reflection of the universe's generosity. And every time you give, know that the universe will return that abundance to you, multiplied. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools you have when it comes to manifesting wealth. The more you focus on what you're grateful for, the more the universe has to give you. Gratitude opens the door to abundance by shifting your focus from lack to plenty. When you practice gratitude, you begin to align your energy with the flow of wealth, and that's when the magic starts to happen. Think about it. When you're grateful for something, you attract more of it. If you're thankful for the money you have, you create space for more money to enter your life. If you're thankful for the opportunities you've been given, the universe will send even more opportunities your way. Gratitude is the key that unlocks the door to the wealth you desire. It's the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. Start each day with a simple practice of gratitude. Before you even get out of bed, think of at least 3 things you're thankful for. It can be anything: your health, your family, your home, or even the abundance of love in your life. As you start your day with gratitude, you set the tone for the rest of it. You'll find that the more you practice gratitude, the more you start to notice the abundance that surrounds you. At night, before you go to sleep, take a moment to reflect on everything you received during the day. Acknowledge the ways the universe provided for you. Even if your bank account doesn't look exactly the way you want it to yet, recognize the small blessings that have come your way. The more you appreciate these small moments of abundance, the more you'll invite larger manifestations of wealth into your life. By incorporating gratitude into your daily routine, you begin to shift your mindset from one of scarcity to one of abundance. You start to see the wealth that already exists in your life, and that's when the universe starts bringing you more. One of the most powerful shifts you can make on your journey to $50 million is aligning with your true value. Too often, people undervalue themselves, believing that they aren't worthy of wealth or success. They may feel that they have to work harder, prove themselves, or become someone else in order to deserve money. This is simply not true. You are already worthy of abundance just as you are. The universe doesn't care about your past mistakes or how many hours you've worked. It cares about the energy you put out into the world. If you are vibrating at a frequency of abundance, wealth will naturally flow to you. It's about recognizing your inherent value. Your worth doesn't come from your job, your status, or your bank account. It comes from the fact that you are a divine being, deserving of all the good the universe has to offer. Start by acknowledging your own worth. Take time every day to remind yourself that you are deserving of wealth and success. You don't need to work harder than anyone else or prove yourself to anyone. All you need to do is acknowledge that you are worthy of everything that is coming your way. By embracing your worthiness, you open yourself up to receiving everything the universe has in store for you, including the $50 million you are meant to have. This process might feel foreign at first, especially if you've spent years struggling with feelings of inadequacy. But the more you practice this belief, the more it becomes ingrained in your being. As you raise your self-worth, you align your actions, thoughts, and energy with your true value, making it impossible for wealth to avoid you. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools for manifestation. The key to effective visualization is not just seeing the money in your mind, but feeling it deeply. The more vividly you can imagine yourself already living with $50 million, the more real it becomes in your mind, and the more your external reality will begin to shift to match it. Start by closing your eyes and imagining that $50 million is already yours. Picture the house you would live in, the places you would travel, the people you would help. Imagine checking your bank account and seeing the exact number you desire. Visualize the freedom and peace that wealth brings. No more worrying about bills, no more financial stress. Just imagine what your life would look like when you're free to do what you love without the constraints of money. As you visualize, allow yourself to feel the emotions that come with having $50 million. Feel the joy, the excitement, the relief, and the gratitude. The more you can connect with these emotions, the more your subconscious mind will accept them as your new reality. This is not wishful thinking. It's reprogramming your mind to match the frequency of wealth. Make visualization a part of your daily practice. Spend a few minutes every morning and night visualizing your $50 million reality. Let it feel as real as possible, as if it's already happening right now. When you combine this deep visualization with a belief in your worthiness, you will soon begin to see the world around you shift to reflect your inner vision. Fear and doubt are two of the biggest blocks to manifesting wealth. When you're scared or uncertain, it's difficult to fully align with the abundance of the universe. But here's the truth. Fear and doubt are simply manifestations of your old mindset, your old programming. They're not real. They're simply thoughts trying to protect you from perceived danger, even when there is no real threat. The key to releasing fear and doubt is to recognize that they're not part of your new reality. When a fearful thought arises, take a deep breath and acknowledge it. Don't try to push it away or ignore it. Simply say, "I see you, but you don't belong here." Then shift your focus back to the truth of your abundant nature. Remind yourself that you are worthy of $50 million, that the universe is abundant, and that you are aligned with its flow. Doubt often comes when we look at our current circumstances and think that they will never change. But remember, your current financial situation is the result of old thought patterns. The moment you start changing your thoughts, your reality will begin to shift. If you doubt that wealth is coming to you, remind yourself that doubt is just the opposite of faith. Choose faith instead. Trust that what you desire is already on its way to you. When you consistently choose faith over fear, you create a powerful magnet for abundance. The universe responds to your energy, and when you let go of doubt, you open yourself to receiving everything you've asked for. Manifestation isn't just about thinking and visualizing. It's also about taking inspired action. When you align your energy with the universe and truly believe that you are deserving of wealth, the next step is to take action that matches that belief. This doesn't mean working harder or hustling endlessly. It means listening to your intuition and taking action that feels right in the moment. Inspired action comes from within. It feels effortless, natural, and aligned with your highest self. It's not about forcing things to happen. It's about taking steps that feel right, knowing that the universe is guiding you toward your $50 million. Sometimes this action might involve reaching out to new people, starting a new project, or even letting go of old habits that no longer serve you. But the key to this process is commitment. You have to commit to your vision, even when it feels like things are not happening fast enough. Trust that every small step is moving you closer to your goal. Stay committed to your new mindset, your visualization practice, and your inspired actions. The universe will respond to your unwavering faith and your willingness to take action toward your dreams. As you continue on your journey to manifesting $50 million, you'll inevitably face obstacles. Mental blocks will arise, and you'll encounter challenges that test your faith. But remember, obstacles are not signs that you're on the wrong path. They're simply opportunities for growth. One of the biggest mental blocks you'll face is doubt. As soon as things don't appear to be moving in the right direction, your mind will try to convince you that the process isn't working. When this happens, take a deep breath and remind yourself that doubt is just a fear-based thought. You can choose to release it and refocus on your vision. Trust that the universe is working in your favor, even if you can't see the results yet. Another common obstacle is the fear of success. You may have grown up with the belief that success brings complications, or that having too much money will cause problems. This fear can cause you to unconsciously push away the wealth you desire. If you notice this fear, acknowledge it, and remind yourself that money is just energy. It amplifies the person you already are. Wealth will allow you to do more good in the world, not less. Lastly, don't let negative people derail your progress. Some people may not understand your journey, and they might try to bring you down. Instead of letting their doubts affect you, keep moving forward with confidence. You don't need to explain your dreams to anyone. Just stay focused on your vision and trust that the right people will support you along the way. As you continue practicing these techniques, you'll start to notice signs that your manifestation is working. The first sign is often a shift in how you feel about money. You'll feel more relaxed, less stressed, and more confident about your financial future. This emotional shift is an important indicator that you're aligning with the frequency of wealth. Next, you may start to notice money-related coincidences. Perhaps you'll find a $20 bill on the street or receive unexpected financial gifts. Maybe someone will offer you an opportunity you weren't expecting. These small signs are proof that the universe is responding to your new mindset. The more you pay attention to these signs, the more you'll notice them. You might also notice changes in how people treat you. As you raise your energy and align with abundance, others will start to treat you differently. You may get better service at restaurants, be offered better deals, or find that people are more willing to help you. These changes are a direct reflection of the abundance you are attracting into your life. The biggest sign, however, is when you stop needing external validation. You'll reach a point where you no longer need to see evidence of your manifestation in order to believe it's coming. You'll have an unshakable certainty that wealth is already on its way to you. This confidence is often the final step before the floodgates of abundance open wide. You've now learned the exact thought process that will help you manifest $50 million. Remember, the universe has more than enough wealth to go around, and you are worthy of it. Believe in your own value, visualize your success, and stay committed to your vision. The key is to align your thoughts, beliefs, and actions with abundance, and soon you'll see the $50 million you've been dreaming of. The universe is waiting to shower you with blessings. You just need to open your heart and mind to receive them.